What is going on? Dynasty strong. I'm super excited. As you guys know and can see, I labeled this level up squad. I think I'm not used to doing live videos too much from my laptop. But if you hop on this video, I want to highly encourage you to drop me a comment so that I know you're on here, but then also tag somebody on this team. Tag one of the coaches on your team, tag an accountability partner, tag somebody that you know on this team, so that we can communicate this message the best that we possibly can. So I just want to go through a couple announcements. Absolutely love the National Wake Up Call this morning. I personally love listening those. And the thing that I'm really working on right now is as I'm listening to the announcements and then the recognition is I'm hearing your name be announced on that National Wake Up Call for advancing to Diamond, for advancing to one-star Diamond, and so on and so forth. So I'm visualizing that, I'm putting that out into the universe, and it's one of my favorite parts every single Monday morning. Obviously, I love the stories. I love hearing what they share. So the couple announcements that I want to make is I want to encourage you to come to Coach Summit with us in San Antonio. I absolutely love Coach Summit. I only missed one Coach Summit in my entire career, which was the very first year. I signed up in April 11th, 2011. As you guys know, Summit was in June in Los Angeles. I asked my boss if I could take off early Thursday morning to drive down there, and he told me that they needed me in the shop and I couldn't go. And it was in that moment I made a decision. I'm going to go to Summit next year, and I'm never going to have somebody tell me I can't go do something that I want to do. So I think there's a powerful message behind that in your business, whatever that might be, getting to Super Weekend, getting to Summit, getting to Diamond, whatever that is, you have to make that decision of I'm going to freaking do this. And I love Darren Hardy's analogy from the book, The Compound Effect. I'm going to get to the top of the mountain, or you're going to find me dead on the side from trying. And that's the type of mindset that you have to have when you go after a goal. I'm listening currently to the book Think and Grow Rich. I'm obviously reading with the book club stories that stick with you guys in the team that are participating in that. But the recurring message I'm hearing again in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is that you have to have a burning desire. You have to have clarity about what you want to accomplish, have burning desire, and stay focused on that. So figure out what you want out of this business. I love everybody on this team, whether you're doing anything or not, whether you just do the workouts or whether you build a business, you're all a part of this team. And I want you to know that. I want you to feel loved and accepted no matter how you are. But there's some of you guys out there that I know have big goals and ambitions, and you're not doing what you know you're capable of. So this is me calling you out and saying it's time to freaking go. And I can relate because I've been in places where I've kind of been in a rut, I've kind of coasted, but I'm going all in this year. And I think there's no better time with the transition to the company name of Body for us to do that. You guys that are gonna dig in and level up with us are gonna be the founding coaches of Body, of this new company Body. So I would encourage you to try to get to Summit. It's June 21st through the 24th in San Antonio. I've seen coaches before hundreds of times over the past 12 years share rooms, split cost, carpool, all sorts of things. When I couldn't make my first year, I made a decision. I'm going next year. They announced it was in Las Vegas, and I made a decision. I said, I'm taking 50 people to Summit. And guys, this is me as a brand new coach, 3 to 4 months in, that doesn't even have 50 customers. Guys, I'll tell you what, when we went to Summit that next year, I had the opportunity to share on stage my story about how we left our job and made this our full-time career. But I also took 53 coaches with us, and most of them carpooled all the way from Idaho Falls. And I don't think it's any coincidence. There was clarity and there was a burning desire to make something happen. So let's get to that level. I know that as a leader, I have to step up and I have to level up like that and be that example to you guys. But I don't want you guys to wait for me. You guys can step into that leadership right now, raise your standards, raise your level, and let's get to that next level together. So obviously the Body changes are coming up. Super exciting. It's nothing to worry about or fret about. Like, things are as normal right now. Just keep inviting, sharing people this opportunity, knowing full well that if they dive into BOD or Body, follow their meal plan, do their workouts, stay connected to you as an incredible coach, they will get results and their lives will improve. And we'll have more clarity as Body, the new company name, all comes out. And there's nothing, we don't need to wait until that time. The time is right now. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to share is I've mentioned a few times level up. Doing the book club last month was incredible. We did high performance habits. There was a section in there about leveling up, and it really struck a chord with me. And I was like, that's what I want to stand for. That's what I want this team to stand for. So yes, we're going to continue to be Dynasty strong, where we're empowering others to continually develop into their fullest potential, but we're going to be the Dynasty Strong Level Up Squad. Now, I think that is absolutely incredible, because I want us, when people on the outside look at us as members of Dynasty Strong, they're like, those guys are leveling up. Those guys have momentum. Those guys have energy. Those guys are going places, and I want to be a part of that. We have to create that, and that's going to be part of our name and part of our culture, and who we are is we are the people that are leveling up. We're not going to live standard, mediocre lives. We're not going to create excuses for why we're not where we want to be. We're going to take deliberate daily action to grow ourselves and to level up, and we're going to attract the right people into your businesses by being those people ourselves. So drop comments if you're in here listening to this, if you're on board with the leveling up. What that means as well is I want to do a fresh start. This team page has been around since 2011. 2011, that's a long time. So I want this to be fresh. I want to have just kind of a freshness, aliveness, and a brand new start about this. So I'm not going to close this group. This group will be open, but I'll make a new banner that says our new team page is at, and there'll be a link to it. I'll pin a post that says, this is our new team page. For those of you who want to be involved. And yes, I'm going to do it for the Dynasty Strong, for the big team page like we're at right now, but I'm also going to do it for my personally sponsored coaches. So I can take the responsibility as their personal leader to be more present for them. I've kind of fallen away from that and just kind of led the whole entire team. But I will create a new team page for both my personally sponsored coaches and the entire team downline where you guys are at right now. So I see you on here, Cariel. I see you, Justin. I'm just pumped about it. And I feel a fresh start is going to be something incredible. Like, we're launching into a brand new company in a way as Team Body. And so I want to start our team page as fresh, just from scratch, clean it up, and we'll get focused. And we're going to do a lot more things. I'm not quite sure exactly what those are. But I want to do more live videos. I want to have more people coming into the page that are seeing success, sharing what's working for them. I want to see live power hours that not are necessarily led by me, but by you guys as you rise up in your leadership, where we're working together more often. And that's one of my biggest focuses this year. I'm introverted. My natural tendency is to have my business activity tracker, lock myself here in my room, and just crush my to-do list and then get out. But I have understood from reading this book that we need to work better together as a team. We need to mastermind. We need to share each other's ideas. I can't just count on you guys to have me tell you everything to do, because I'm just one person with one set of ideas. Whereas you guys are incredible humans. You guys have your own personalities, you have your own gifts, you have your own talents, and you have your own ideas that I know can take this entire team to the next level. Yes, first your businesses, but by you raising your business, you're going to inspire others and empower others as well. So we're going to do this together. We're going to have a fresh new team page. I need to have some accountability, so I will have that up by the end of the week. Let me write that down. End of week. That way I don't procrastinate and we get to work. Okay, end of week, I will have that done. New team pages. Okay, so if you have accountability partners, you're working with people in this group, make sure they watch this video, they know what's going on, or you communicate to them and say like, hey, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going. The next thing, I just want to remind you guys, we're doing a book club. I want to invite you guys to come to that book club with us, participate in that with us, even if you can't be on the live Zoom with us on Tuesdays at noon Mountain Time. I think it's a powerful opportunity for you guys to be in the same wavelength as the rest of the team. So we're all kind of learning the same things together, applying the same things together so that we can bounce ideas off each other and get better together. But I want to share something. If you have something in your life, in your business that you need to improve and that book does not align with it, then by all means, you need to be doing personal development that's going to help you improve where you need to improve. So with that being said, just to share an idea, I'm reading the book Stories That Stick, and as I'm reading, I'm like, man, I do a lot of these things. I see where I need to make improvements, and I'm getting more clarity on that, so I don't talk too much when I'm doing my stories. But I really understand that I kind of have done the storytelling that it's talking about. But what I really need is really strengthening my mindset, getting clarity and a burning desire for what I want to accomplish. And that's why I'm diving into Think and Grow Rich as a part of my personal development. So I'm doing both. So I'm going to invite you to join us on that. We're going to do books throughout the entire year. The reason that I'm sharing with you that we're doing books is because I want to put a huge focus on personal development. I know as you guys grow in your own mindset, overcome limiting beliefs, learn skills, you will be able to increase your business, increase your income, increase the ability for you to do incredible things for your family and serve the people around you. So that's why we have a huge focus on that. I also understand and want you to know that the bombshell community that Lindsay Matway has, her Facebook group, which you guys can be a part of. And if you're not, you got to let me know so I can get you in there. There's very structured and strategic trainings on invites and follow-ups and how to use social media and reels and bod groups and all of those types of trainings. The how-tos are in that group. So those trainings are available and continually happening in there. They're happening on the National Wake Up Call as well. So my goal with the book club is that we get more connected, get to know each other more as a team, but also grow through our personal development. So that's what we're going to continue doing through the rest of this year is book club. The book club book was chosen by the coaches on this team that are participating in it. So I absolutely love that. And then the last thing that I want to share, and please stick with me if you're not one of my personally sponsored coaches, because I want to encourage you to go after this as well. And I would be more than happy to plan something or help plan something with your upline leaders throughout coming into the rest of this year. But I'm doing this live video here and my coaches are in here as well. So I'm going to do a personally sponsored Diamond Coach Retreat in the end of summer. It'll either be late July, early to mid-August, at least before the kids get back in school for all of you guys that have kids. But we're going to do a Diamond Retreat. And it's going to be a fully earned retreat. Obviously, you got to travel there on your own, either drive or fly. But any of my personally sponsored coaches that are Diamond by June 1st, that is Diamond by June 1st, will get to go to that retreat. And once I recreate my personally sponsored coach page with the Level Up Squad, we'll be talking about that, seeing who's really wanting to work towards that and so forth. But once again, if you're not one of my personally sponsored coaches, I highly encourage you to go after that goal, run with the team and those coaches that you see going after that, and just challenge yourself and get yourself to Diamond. Once you get to Diamond, you understand and know how to get to 1-star Diamond and help somebody else do that. And one thing that Gabby and I do is we host Star Diamond retreats for the entire downline. So you get to Diamond, take that next step, get you one of your coaches to Diamond, and that could even be your spouse. And we'll be doing Star Diamond retreats as well. So I don't want you to feel left out with that. But anyhow, my friends, I'm super excited. It's Monday morning. I am outside of my comfort zone doing these live videos. Some of the things that some steps I'm doing that I'm going to tell you guys. I get out of my house every single day, and I have a goal to meet 2 people, ask questions about them, and I try not to say anything about me unless they ask. So I'm working on my social skills and getting out there. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm doing masterminds with my Diamond coaches and Star Diamonds in the downline. We're doing Zoom meetings. We're doing right now, I've been hitting 2 a week. So we've been sharing ideas, hence this idea of creating the new team page and me coming in here live to talk about that. All stemmed from doing these masterminds. So we're making, we're creating something magic and something incredible, and I don't want you guys to miss out on that. Okay, the last thing that I want to share, and I'm going to relate this to church, for example. Let's say you've gone to church your entire life and you fall away for some reason. Someone offends you, or someone, whatever, you step away. You are always welcome to come back to church. And there's going to be no judgment. And what I say by that is if you're in this team page and you watch this video, and I pray that the right people are in this page, click this video and watch it, is that you are welcome back at any time. Like if you were a coach in 2011 and doing it and then life got in the way and 10 years later, 11 years later, here we are, it's never too late. It's never too late to step back in. You don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel ashamed. You don't have to feel anything other than know that you're a human just like every single one of us, and that you have an understanding and I have an understanding that if you follow a workout, if you follow a meal plan, if you drink your shake or don't drink your shake, it doesn't matter, but you're making healthy choices and you're surrounded by other people who are encouraging you to do the same, your life will improve. And that's one of the reoccurring things I've heard. For example, Matthew is a former coach. Justin Crowder on here is a former coach. Laura Paleo is a former coach. Laura's my newest diamond coach. Matthew's almost at diamond. Justin has a diamond goal to be diamond in April. These are all former coaches who came back and said, like, you know what? I felt the best when I was doing these workouts. I felt the best when I was reaching out and helping people. And somehow that got lost and I fell away from that, but I'm here. And I want that feeling back. And I'm going to invite you guys to come back. And don't feel ashamed. Don't feel bad. And we want you to be here. Beth's on here saying, I've been a coach 4 times. So I want to welcome you back with open arms. I want you to know that I'm not going anywhere. Like, we have some huge goals for our family. As you guys know, we're building our dream home. We've been patient for 12 years, and it's a scary thing. I'm working on my loan. I got my loan back, and it was like 8% interest rate. Like, there's scary things that I'm going after, but I'm willing to take that fear, take that scary thing and be like, I know how to do this. I know how to go from where I'm at to the next level, and I'm going to do everything in my everything that I possibly can to make that happen. I'm going to serve, like the book Think and Grow Rich had me write out the exact dollar amount that I want to earn and have in my possession, and to write out, to make it become a burning desire, to read it every single night, to read it every single morning next to my bed, but to also to read and talk about the value that I'm going to give to people for the services that are going to render me that money, that income for my family. So I've set that. I've got clarity on that, and it's huge and it's scary and it's something I've never done before. But I've decided I'm willing to render the service to the people that I need to make that happen. And that's you guys on this team. That's me inviting people into our book club that aren't even a part of our team and doing everything possible I can to render service and help people change their lives. And I know that as I remain solid in that belief and in keeping that burning desire in front of me and stay persistent, that I can attract the right people and I can lead the right people to make that happen. And I want you guys to understand as well, whatever your goal and dream is that you have in your life right now, you are capable of it. God put it in your life for a reason, and I don't believe he would have put it in your heart and instilled it onto your heart and onto your mind and onto your soul if there wasn't a way to make it happen. So it's time for us to level up and do this together, guys. Level up squad, let's go. Thanks for you guys that were hopping on live, and I hope those of you who catch this recording, comment below. And I need some accountability. If you don't see that new team page up by Friday morning, I want one of you guys texting me being like, Scotty, where's the team page? Like, where is it at? I need that. Justin, also thank you for your leadership in the comments. He shared the biz board that Lindsay Maui put together. It's an incredible resource. It's literally going to be like the one pinned thing at the top of our new team page for all resources outside of our team calls and announcements and celebrating you guys hitting your goals and absolutely crushing it. I also want to shout out new coach Derek Nicholson. He's a former coach from another team, just signed up earlier this month. He just signed his second coach, and he's working on getting to Emerald. One of them is active, one is not, but he's focused on getting to Emerald, and he wants to be a diamond in April with Justin as well. So we're fired up. We're freaking doing this. My next short-term goal is to create 4 new Emerald coaches every single month, and I know that it's possible, and I know that we're going to do it. So guys, let's level up together, and we'll see you guys later.